Hey ladies, Dr. Blowengeux here with part 2 of what to do with my hair during the quarantine. Now, the first episode we talked about what? That's right, we talked about washing our hair. Now, after we wash our hair, we're going to condition it. After you condition it, you're going to rinse the conditioner out. And whether you're going to wrap your hair or blow dry your hair, you have to use a leave-in conditioner. Now, some of you ladies may have a leave-in at home, a spray leave-in. You're going to go ahead, we're going to spray it on your ends. Hopefully, some of you ladies have Dr. Blowengeux's moisture concentrate. You're going to dip a little bit, you're going to put it all over your hands, you're going to start grabbing the ends. The reason for this is to keep the hair soft and to keep the hair manageable. After which, we're going to use our blow drying serum, or you're going to use your wrapping lotion or your wrapping foam or your wrapping mousse. You're going to go ahead and wrap your hair. Then you're going to go ahead and put your scarf on. Now, before you put your scarf on, hopefully the hair is around the head as if the head was a roller. And then you're going to have a nucleus point right up here in the top of your crown that's going to be open, and everything else is going to go around the head. Around the hair, ladies. And let me tell you why. Because there are benefits to the hair going around the head. It keeps the end smooth, and it also, because the head is round, once it's dry, it gives the hair a little curvature. That makes sense? So many ladies wrap their hair the wrong way. They think because they wrapped a scarf around their head that that's wrapping the hair. No, it's not. You have to wrap the hair around the head. Now keep in mind, ladies, when you go to bed at night, if that hair isn't around the head, then whatever position that the ends of the hair are laying in, if they're bunched up or if they're in a ponytail, then that's how it's going to dry. Even if they're just sticking straight, the hair has no control on it when you go to bed at night and you put the scarf on. So when you wake up in the morning, it's more work for you. It's going to be more work for you when you have to go ahead and smooth it out, or you're going to use your curling iron. So we want the hair to go around the head. That makes sense? Then you're going to get your scarf. Hopefully it's a square scarf, not a long rectangle scarf, because the square scarf is going to encompass the entire head. The square scarf is going to encompass the entire head, and it's going to help retain the moisture that's being given out at night from your scalp. The body heats up to a certain degree at night, when you're up under the covers and when your head is up under the scarf. We don't want that moisture to escape, ladies, unless you have short hair. Then you can get away with it. But for my mid to long length hair sisters, we want to have that moisture back into the hair shaft. So that's why we want to have that scarf to keep all that moisture in that's being released at nighttime. That makes sense? Makes sense to me. Now, then you're going to go to bed. Hopefully, it's going to be dry in the morning. If not, I'm going to tell you one thing to do, ladies. Go ahead, spend that $100, go on Amazon and get you a hooded dryer. Or a standing hooded dryer. Those are the ones that cost $100. Or go to your store and just find you a hooded dryer that you can sit on your table or something like that. It's up to you. But get a hooded dryer. It's going to be easier for you. Trust me, Dr. Blowengeux is not going to steer you in the wrong direction. Now, for my blow drying sisters, what you're going to do is, after you put your leave-in on, then you're going to go in with your blow dryer serum. The blow dryer serum is going to create a slip into the hair, so that way when you detangle the hair, even for my wrap sisters, before you wrap it, you want to detangle it. My blow dry sisters, when you detangle the hair, it's going to make it easier for you to kind of get through as well. It's going to make it easier for you to get through and then put your hair in sections before you blow it out. Because some women may look at their hair and say, oh, I'm not going to blow dry all this hair. It's too much hair. I don't want to do it. But you want to use the method of divide and conquer. You put the hair in sections. It's going to be easier for you to blow dry each section versus to take on the whole head at the same time. Leave that for your stylist. Then you want to take your, make sure that your blow dryer comb is ready to go and is secure. But before that, you want to make sure that that section is detangled. Well, Dr. Blowengeux, I don't know what to detangle my hair with. I don't have a comb, or I have combs, but I don't know which one is the best comb. Let me show you. This is going to be your best detangling comb. This is going to be the best detangling comb, right? And you want to start at the ends and gradually work your way through to the roots, whether that's natural or whether that's relaxed. This is what you want to use. Now, after you detangle the hair, Then you want to go ahead and start the blow drying process. Get your comb attachment and go ahead and put it on there and start at your first section. And you want to focus on the roots and the mid shaft. Let's say it again. The roots and the mid shaft. Don't worry about the ends yet. Don't worry about the ends. In fact, we want to leave that as damp as possible. And I'll tell you why later. In fact, the whole entire head, we want to get 75% dry with the blow dry comb. And at 25%, that's going to be your ends. Because the hair is controllable when it's wet. So we don't want to dry the ends and then still have a little texture on there, right? So once you get finished with the roots and then the mid shaft with the blow dry comb, then you want to get you a paddle brush or a wrap brush to go ahead and finish the ends. Now, hopefully you have a good blow dryer. And with this blow dryer, it's going to come different settings on, and then also it's going to come with a nozzle. Well, Dr. Blowengeux, I don't know what a nozzle is. Let me show you. This is a blow dryer with a nozzle attachment. It comes off, right? This is the blow dryer nozzle right here. So we want this nozzle, and then where's my paddle brush? Let me see, where's my paddle brush? Let me get it for you. This is the paddle brush right here. So we want these to come close to kissing each other when we're going through and we're getting the ends. Now understand? Each section, we want to make sure that we smooth those ends out, and it's going to be easier for you to go ahead and flat iron and or curl your hair, whichever one you're going to do. That makes sense? So ladies, that's it. That's the blow drying section. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments and I'll be sure to answer. Dr. Blowengeux, and we outie.